Hello everyone, how you all doing? How are you all doing? Hi guys, how are you all doing today? You just joining, please let me know where you're streaming from. Joseph, how you doing? Hi. Ellie, how you doing? Welcome to the live. So I'm hearing something interesting, and I wasn't gonna come live today. I wasn't gonna come on live today, but I heard something interesting, and honestly speaking, I've put out 2 videos. Florida. I'll be in Florida soon, and I hope to see you early. And I don't know when I'm coming to Canada, but yeah, if I ever come to Canada, I will see you, Joseph. So please hit the like. Everyone should hit the like button, please. When you join, you know the rules. Like the live. I have some interesting news that I want to share. I have from interesting news I want to share. Just tell me where you are. Okay, interesting news I want to share. Now I'm hearing that you know the cars that LSSC gave out. I'm hearing that I don't know how true it is. I don't know how true it is. But I hear that those cars are actually fake. Right? The car giveaway. I'm hearing that the car giveaway, everything was staged, it was fake. And that LSSC promised to actually pay for the cars and made the people, put a down payment from their own money, from their own purse. They put a down payment for the car, hoping that LSSC would, reimburse them, and the monies will be paid out to them in their wallet or somehow before the whole thing came crashing. So I'm hearing that a lot of the people who put down payment for these cars are now in soup. Like they're in serious debt right now. So they use their money, put a down payment for the car. They put a down payment for the car, and they are in debt. Wow. Wow. So the cars, none of the cars, I mean, everything you see, the car giveaway. I'm about to post. Yeah. Yeah, so they stuck with the car payment. Yeah. So I'm about to damn. That's so sad. I feel so bad for them, but I can't help it. I can't help it. No, now they have to find a way to, do the full payment. They have to find a way to do the full payment. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like how, man, this thing just put a lot of people in debt, man. It's damn. And this is like real insider information. Like this is from someone who is actually in debt telling me this story. That those cars, no, not full payment, and they had to pay, so they were expecting the monies from LSSC before the whole thing crashed. But they had already put a down payment. You have to make a video with the car and say, oh, thank you. And if you notice, they all saying the same thing in the videos. So it was like they were following a script. You had to make a video. You had Ellie, I'm telling you, it's a different level of evil. I mean, the more I get into this case, the deeper I get into this case, the more I realize that the scammers have no conscience. They have a heart of stone. Stone is not strong enough. I would have said diamond, but diamond is too expensive. Yeah, bonjour. Diamond is too expensive. Diamond is too expensive. So let me leave it at stone. Okay, steel. Heart of steel. Damn. Heart of steel. It's crazy. So how do you I mean 2025 Tesla? I'm coming. Hold on. I want to check the price of like a 2025 Tesla, because some of them got 2025 Teslas, some of them got BMW, different brands of cars, like the really expensive ones. I just want to confirm like the price. Damn, man. How do they expect these folks to start? Man, they no they promise to pay for the cars. LSSC promised them that if they made the video, and they put a down payment, then LSSC would, pay for the cars. But that's not what we're hearing. It's something different. The whole thing crashed before the payment. So no payment. No payment. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now I see why a lot of people are I see why a lot of people are actually um, joining the new LSSC scam, because who is this person coming to write W8 man 10? I will just delete you from the live because you're spamming. Stop spamming, please. Now I see why a lot of people are joining. A lot of LSSC victims are joining the new LSSC scam, because the CCG or Crown Investment Platform, the new one they just introduced, the same guys that scammed you of your money in LSSC, they're the same people who introduced the new scam. And you can see that a lot of people are already joining it. Now I see why. Because so many people are thinking that they will recover their money from the new platform. They think they will recover their money from the new platform. And they don't know that it's not possible. It's not possible. Scammers will not willingly pay you your money. All right. So I've put out a video on this, but I decided to do it live because I want to talk about the similarities between, what's it called, TX exchange, CCG, and LSSC. Okay, I want to speak on the similarities between these three platforms so that you will know what you're getting into. But before then, everyone should hit the like button. All right, everyone should hit that like button. Yeah, exactly, to screw up your credit card, honestly speaking. Some people can be funny. So, so what I'm saying, guys, similarities between LSSC, LSSC, CCG, and what? LSSC, CCG, and my manager was promised 2025 Toyota. He went to dealership, picked the car worth 90K. LSSC told him we only cover 50K and never received the 50K. He's stuck with the car payment. So you can see that. So you can see what I'm saying. Damn. So it's true. I mean, so what the person told me is actually true. I'm hearing that a lot of people are stuck with car payments right now. Crazy things are happening. Damn, I thought it was a lie. Honestly, Taji, I thought it was a lie. So I said I'm going to put it out there to see if it's really true, if this is what people are going through. Damn. I'm hearing it's not just like it's everyone who got cars are facing the same thing. Man, it's crazy. Now my question is, why are they not speaking up? Why are they not speaking up? If you don't speak up, nothing will happen. These guys don't understand how these things work. Honestly, we need to hold LSSC accountable. All right, we need to hold them accountable. Now, I'm telling you that if you do not speak up, the FBI would act like nothing happened. And not enough people, we don't have enough people speaking up. We do not have enough people speaking up. It's crazy. It's crazy. So people are stuck with car payments. I mean, what about those who have kids? How are they going to cope? Imagine paying like imagine paying as much as 30-40K on a car payment that you didn't bargain for. Okay, Taji says that also the promised store. I went with him to get the store to lease, and the owner of the building want 3 years lease. LSSC told him we only want 6-month lease. At that point, a new red flag. Damn, damn. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Like, Taji, are you serious right now? This is supposed to be enough, evidence that this whole thing is, they were going to close soon. Damn. Man, this is so painful, man. It's so painful. It's so painful. So why now my question is, why didn't this manager start, speaking out, and why didn't the manager start speaking out? The manager stayed quiet and silent for too long. A lot of the managers would have been able to prevent this thing. Oh no. Ah, it's crazy. The managers would have been able to prevent this thing by speaking up. You speak up, you tell people. They all made me look like the enemy. This manager is an immigrant. His English was not that good. Francois took advantage. Wow. Wow. Well, do you all think that um I don't know how to say this so that I don't it doesn't come out the wrong way. I don't know. I don't want to say this so it doesn't come out the wrong way. But do you all think like exposure played a role in all of this? Do you all think that like lack of exposure played a role in all of this? I'm just asking, and I'm asking out of curiosity. Do you all think a lack of exposure played like a role in this thing, this LSSC becoming this huge, super successful among the immigrants? Do you all think it's a lack of exposure, or just, what do you call it? Just zeal, or what? I mean, I don't know what to call it, but I feel like a lack of exposure, but I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? The immigrants, do you think that this thing was successful as a result of lack of exposure, or what? Because it's crazy. How do you go make a down payment for a car, and how do you make down payment for a car, and then you make a down payment for a car, and LSSC, just decides not to pay the money, and then you don't speak up, you don't say anything about it, you just keep acting like it doesn't matter. So how is this happening? So do you all feel that like a lack of exposure contributed to this whole scam being so successful? Okay, Taj is saying every time he went withdraw his money, Francois will tell him, I have bigger promotion. Don't withdraw large amounts. Damn. This brother invited more than 400 people to LSSC. Then he must be in serious trouble, because a lot of the people he invited will not let him go just like that. I promise you, he must be in serious trouble right now. He must be in serious trouble, because not everyone invited will just let him go. Man, it's crazy. And the sad thing now is, you see that a lot of people are already joining CCG, and I'm thinking, it's like no one learned a lesson here. If people are still joining CCG, then people didn't learn a lesson. Complaint.ic3.gov. I'm going to put it in the chat now. Complaint.ic3.gov. That's how you report it. I'm going to put it in the chat. Those joining CCG, I don't know. So complaint.ic3.gov. Okay, that's it. So you visit complaint.ic3.gov, and then you can report it right there. Yes, and also go and watch the video. Watch the video where this is one of the cars. Go and watch the video where we are talking about the Delta News covering, right? So Delta News did like the Delta News covered the LSSC. Delta News basically promoted LSSC, and so you want to watch that video where Delta News is promoting LSSC. If you watch the video, check the description of the video. I have also included the Delta News reporter that was promoting LSSC on Delta News TV. So you want to also report. Now there is also the SEC. You want to also report to the SEC. So these are regulatory bodies, or regulatory bodies, as well as authorities that you can, law enforcement authorities you can report to. Okay. Aside that, Cleveland, Mississippi also played a role in all of this. Cleveland, Mississippi, the police department in Cleveland, Mississippi promoted LSSC. So they played a role. There is someone in the police department in Cleveland, Mississippi called Officer Kraft. So Officer Kraft was one of that was one of the major promoters of LSSC. All right. Also, you want to look for the mayor of Oakland. The mayor of Oakland. The mayor of Oakland was present at the New Jersey office opening, the opening ceremony of LSSC's New Jersey office. The mayor of Oakland was present, and that was one of the videos that was circulated as a marketing material for this whole thing. So it's high time you all started to do the right thing and report. Now, I want to talk about the similarities between these three platforms. Three platforms that I've spoken about on this channel. I want to tell you all the similarities between the three platforms. The first platform is TXEX. That's TX Exchange. The second platform is Crown Investment. And the third platform is LSSC, which has just crashed. Recall that I am one of the very first persons to publicly start warning people about LSSC. The first. I am the first. A lot of the channels you see now are only talking about it because it has crashed. Right? Even when LSSC was still paying out people, we kept on warning people that look, this thing is a scam. But no one listened because they were withdrawing their funds. LSSC was still letting them withdraw at that time. But we could see the signs that it's a scam. The red flags were there, and we kept on pointing people in the right direction that look at the red flags, see the signs. This thing is a scam. At best a Ponzi scam. But when people are being paid, it's difficult to convince them that something is a scam, and so that's what happened. But now there are two platforms that are currently paying. Now, the fact that these platforms are paying does not mean it doesn't mean it's legit or it's not a Ponzi. It's a Ponzi scam. So I'm going to tell you the similarities between these platforms so that you can see for yourself why it's a Ponzi scam. But before that, I'll play a video so you understand what I am saying. Now, the TXEX platform, we carried out the investigation, and we have already put the video out there. So I'll play that video so that you can understand why I call it a Ponzi scam. Now, I'm seeing the comments on that video, and some people are saying, how can you call something a Ponzi scam? You just met random people on the internet to ask about it. No, I did not meet random people to ask about it. We carried out serious investigation about it. Guys, give me 1 sec. All right. So yeah. So three platforms. First platform, I'm going to play the video, the TXT video. I'll play that video so that you all can see what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to play the TXT video. Hi, hi. So I'll play the TXT video for you all so that you can see this video because it's important. Okay, for those of you who haven't seen it, now I guess I have to turn off the green screen so you can see it properly. Turn off the green screen so you can see it. So just watch it. Welcome back to the channel, and in this video I will be carrying out another investigation. Okay, now someone sent this email, and of course, like I always say, the goal of the channel is to ensure that you don't get scammed by these fraudulent online investment platforms. That is why we conduct these free investigations. And I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just telling you what I find out. And coincidentally, we have never been wrong on the channel, so you should listen. Now, this person says, "Hello, brother. Could you help us could you help us if this is a scam? Please also stay tuned for announcements on the League of Wales for official channel, League of Wales for official website." And okay, I'm guessing. Hold on, guys. I think I have to turn the. Now, thank you so much for sending this. And by the way, if you have any platform you want us to investigate, just shoot us a message on trailerguide so gmail.com, and we'll carry out a deep investigation and tell you what we found out. So what did we do with this? Now, when I saw the website League of Wilbur, so yeah, I think it's better now. But this is what the website looks like, right? So there is like the home, company overview, win-win project. Now, something in the win-win project is what actually made me pick interest in this website, and that's something called CXEX exchange. And this is I've been seeing this a lot on the platform. TXEX exchange is what about TXEX exchange? So I've been seeing this a lot. So that is why I picked interest in this particular one, and I said no, this one must be done quickly because people have been asking about it before people get scammed. So that is why I'm doing this video. So shout out to the person who sent it, and this is TXEX or TX exchange, right? Now, first and foremost, I will take you back to the company overview. So this company called Will4 is actually partnering with TX Exchange, and that's how you make money, right? And here it says League of Will4 Company Overview. Founded in February 2020, right? And then they go on to say a lot of things. But on checking their domain name, you will see that the domain name was only registered on what? 22/7/2025. So first red flag right there. February 2020, domain name registered 2025. But let's say, okay, maybe they founded it and they didn't build the website until 5 years later. Okay, let's excuse them for that one. Now, I now went on to try and find out about this TXEX, and I found two different persons on Telegram. How did I find them? That's my job, forensic investigation. Now, I found them on Telegram, and I had a chat with the two different persons. okay, that are actually promoting this same TX exchange. And it says hi. Sorry, I said hi, and I get this message not in English. Then immediately I get this one in English. Okay, hi, thank you for contacting me. I'll get back to you as I can, as soon as possible. In the meantime, if you haven't already, I invite you to visit our page introducing our social copy trading. Sorry for reading this fast. This is not important. And then there is the SCT social copy trading group. I've not joined it, but I can. So the person immediately continues chatting. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Eros. What you don't know, you don't know. Do you know there is a business model called CPA marketing, whereby you partner with and you? And I said, I am in that post. Can I join TXEX? Do you know this company system and our model business? Again, typical promotion strategies when I see them beating around the bush like this. No, please educate me. Where are you from? I'm Italian. Me, UK. Wow, good. Big fish. I know. How did you find? So you say, can I know where did you find my contact? I searched TXEX on Telegram, right? And okay, perfect. And you find my channel. Can I send the link how you read about the system? I said I found many channels and I don't know which one is real. Okay. He says, okay, right. I know about copy trading, which is what I said. How can I join this? Again, the question is how can I join? I just wanted to get the link, the registration link, right? And I said, he said, is there a minimum capital? And we will send signal on the group. So it's telling me how it works. So again, a typical, trading platform where you register and then they send signals to you. But you have to use TX exchange. You have to use TX exchange for the signals. Okay. And fair enough, he sends me this what you call it, welfare, and the programmer it works. So you deposit this, you get user bonus and referral bonus, and he sends me all this, right? And then goes on to team earnings and network. We grow together. Of course, this is the referral side of things, right? That is telling you. And then how much you start with. So again, he continues the same table. He writes it out here. Okay. For example, I started with 3,000 USDT. At the end of May, I withdrew 11,000, and now I have 6,100. Okay. Then he sends me a screenshot as proof of his assets and sends me like a summary of what he has done so far. Start date 30:05, and mind you, he may not be lying. Okay, in fact, I believe he's not telling a lie. But let's continue. Did you have some answer? You So I remind him again, you have not given me the link to register. And he goes on, how much do you have? I said 3,000 just like you. Do you have USDT? I use Kraken. Okay, good. And then he finally sends the link. All that conversation just to get the actual link to register. Okay, so our conversation goes and we're talking about registration. He keeps sending message how to verify, yada 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 yada. Keep sending a lot of messages. Again, this is him trying to guide me on the registration process. So again, the guy is after his commission. By the way, if I join with 3,000, this guy will get 330 USDT instantly. So you can see why he's on it and trying to make sure I join, because I said I'm joining with 3,000. Now, so this is the first person. Note, I'm going to ask this person now some questions because I didn't want to ask the actual questions so that the chat won't get deleted or I don't get blocked. So I am actually doing this live right now. So I will ask him some questions in this video, right? And you can all see me do it live. Now, the second person also, I asked how can I join TXT? He says hi there, and he sends me this funny thing is, this person was actually trying to sell me on a different platform, right? And according to him, the platforms work the same way. Okay, let me calm down and read the chat so that you understand what I'm saying. He was trying to sell me on a new platform called Y8. Again, he says they are the same thing. They work in a similar way. You will read it for yourself. Hi there, and this is the link. Start making your mind here. We have two equivalent platforms. You see that? TXEX, minimum deposit is 1, 2. You get 5% entry bonus. You receive 3 signals per day, earning 1.5% daily. If you involve the person depositing 30% of your balance, you both get 5%. If you build your network, you have earnings. Again, the typical referral structure, right? And then it says, I also have Y8. You see that? And it sends me minimum deposit of Y8 and so on. They work very similarly. Can you see? 0 days in loss. So it's saying that no loss, no losses. No losses. Okay. So again, this is it. And it says, and after you join, if you add people, your balance will grow significantly. Okay. Do you have a video that explains it? And then it sends me this PDF, which I'm downloading right now. Take a look. Take a look to TXT presentation. How can you deposit? How can you deposit to start? How much? Sorry. It says how much can you deposit to start? I say I'm unable to download this. It says file is there, and yeah, I knew file was there, but I've not downloaded it at that time. So how much are you going to deposit? Right? Can I start with minimum deposit? It says 300 USDT, and it will increase in a few days. And I said no, I'm talking about TXT. It says 1, 2. Please send link to join. Watch. If you don't join with 1, 2, you won't receive the bonus. That's how it works. And now, boom, it now sends certificates. Okay, you can see him trying to sell the Y8. You can see him trying to sell the Y8. So this is certificate of the Y8, by the way. Okay, so he keeps sending me certificates of registration of the company, and then all right, please link to register. That's what I say because I'm getting fed up. And then he sends Y8. This is the link to register Y8, Y-H5 in.com. What? And I said, what about TXT? And then he sends TXT. So when I see the link of the TXT, I'm now sure that okay, I have the correct link of TXT from this guy. But let's not forget that this guy said that he joined TXT in where is the summary of when he joined TXT? Let me read. Remember, he said he joined TXT when. Look at it. Start date. He said he joined TXT 30/05. No, 30/05. But if you look at when TXT, so this is the platform TXPSWF. Let's just confirm one more time. You come back here. TX. Look at it. TXPSWF. Right. That is it. So if you copy it, I'm going to copy it so that you see that there is no cheating. Remember, he says he joined when 05. So 30th 05. May, 30th of May, right? That's when he says he joined. 30th of May. But look at this platform. When you go to who is.
In 2018, I started preaching how you can earn money online. In 2020, I taught you guys how to rake in thousands of dollars.
.com/who is. Let's see if this platform was existing at that time. So search registered on 30th July. You see that? So a platform that was registered on 30th July, the guy claims that he joined 30th of May, 2 months before registration date. So how was that possible? So I'm going to ask him this question, right? How is it possible that you joined a platform 2 months before the registration date, because this says this platform was registered last month, 30th of July, right? And so we will ask him this question. Let's see what he says. That's number one. Then, who is the founder and CEO of this platform? And is this platform registered with the USSC? So we'll ask the two guys the three questions. Okay, so let's go. Now, by the way, the platform is not registered with the USSC, but let us ask. Now, the only thing that these people are promoting is that they have MSB registration, and I always tell you on this channel that an MSB registration is not proof of legitimacy. Okay, an MSB registration is not proof of legitimacy. Even here, if you look at this, you will see that it's what this partner, the whale fall company people, is what they are also promoting, the MSB registration of TXT. So if you look at this thing right here, if you look at this one, you see this is TX exchange, and it's the MSB registration they are promoting, as well as what the company registration itself. Okay, so this is League of Wales, this is the League of Wales company registration, right? And then they are promoting just the MSB registration for this, but MSB registration is not proof of legitimacy. And let me just show you one more time. If you think MSB registration is proof of legitimacy, if you go to MSB registered search page, right there on the search page, it says that fraudsters are using the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network money service business registration process to defraud the public. You should not trust the company only because it is listed on this web page. So we screw this away, we throw this into the garbage bin. Now, the key thing is if you can show me USSC registration, like USSC license, because this is not only an investment company but also financial investment and crypto. So if you are dealing with cryptocurrency, right, you should have USSC watching you, or some other higher regulatory bodies supervising the activities of this platform. Now, something is interesting because here you will see that on the plan, right? So development plan 2025, if you go down, you will see that this whale claims that it's in their development plan. Look at it. Can you see? Global cryptocurrency license application planning. So they claim that they are in application planning for 2025, that this is all the certifications and regulatory body applications that they will do. But as of now, making this video, they have none of this, right? Both the whale forever partner and TX exchange, they don't have this registration. Of course, they have MSB, just MSB, but the others, nothing. All right. So let's now ask the guys our questions. Remember our questions. Number one. Okay, let's go back to the chat between myself and, of course, this first guy. I have a couple of questions. No, I have just three questions for you before I join. Can I ask? Okay. So also I will ask this person the same thing. I will just copy the questions. Okay. So I'll ask this one. They're both promoting the platform. So I'll ask this one the same thing. Okay. This one has responded short, yeah? Alright. Number one. How did you join the platform in you said you joined the platform life. Yes. So now, how did you join the platform 2 months before the actual registration dates of the platform? Because the platform was registered. So I'm going to copy the exact registration date of this platform, and I will tell the guy exactly when it was registered. The platform was registered on these dates. Okay. So let him read it. He has read it. Let's see if he's going to get angry and block me. I think I may have been blocked. Okay, he's typing. He's typing. Typing. You're just here sitting and waiting. He has stopped typing. I think I'm going to get blocked for this question. I think I'm going to get blocked for this question. But let's see. He read the chart. He started typing. Then suddenly stopped typing. Okay, so the guy's typing, trying to see. Okay, so no response. You can see for yourself. I hope he responds to the chat, but you can see for yourself, no response. Let's see if this one has responded. Okay, this one is not online, so we'll give this one some time. Now I'll update you if he ever responds. So he has finally responded, and of course, he says, if you've searched for the domain information, you should know that for security reasons, they frequently change the registration link. This is to protect all our data and wallets. Oh God, you must be talking to a baby here. I can show you all the league and broker certifications, right? And it then sends, of course, what's this?
Commandez dès maintenant sa carte à personnaliser sur tixpay.fr. Tixpay, c'est la carte.
Okay, the MSB again. This is MSB, right? And the trust. So that's it, guys. You can see You can see what I'm saying to you all. And now let's look at the what do you call it? Let's look at the so let's look at the similarities, the what is common between the three platforms. All right. Zeb G12, how you doing? So let's look at what is common between the three platforms so that you can be safe out there and don't just put your money into anything. So like I pointed out in this video I just showed you, the number one thing that is common with the platform, the number one thing that you have that is common with the platform is the fact that they are not licensed with the US SEC. So both LSSC, CCG, and what do you call it? And TXEX, they have no license with US SEC. You remember I was warning about this same issue of not having a license with US SEC, and a lot of people said I don't know what I'm talking about and things like that. But now we're seeing it play again. We're seeing the same thing happen again. These new platforms still do not have a US SEC license. And when you talk about, regulatory bodies that should be in charge of financial or investment platforms, the US Securities and Exchange Commission is at the forefront of such duties. So if a platform comes on board and they are not registered with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, then there is a big, huge problem. I hope you all understand what I'm saying. So that is the first red flag. They are not registered with any significant or serious financial regulatory body. So you want to save your money, don't put your money in platform like that. Number two, there is so much, there is so much kind of, what will I call it? Misery, obscurity about the founder and CEO of the company. I told you this thing when you all were investing in LSSC, that look, how can you be investing in a faceless company? Patricia, how you doing? So it's a faceless company. So the three companies are faceless companies, from TX Exchange to CCG to LSSC, all faceless companies. And that's the issue we are having now with LSSC victims. Nowhere to run, because who do you want to report to? You invested in a faceless company, so who are you reporting to? Right? So that is another thing. Number three, you remember, you can recall when I told you all that companies that don't have their apps on the Play Store or App Store, whereby you have to manually download the apps on your device, is a red flag. If you have to manually download a company's app, an investment platform like a trading platform, and you have to manually download the app on your mobile device or whatnot, it's a red flag. It's either the app is disguising itself, but in the real sense, that app is a spyware. In the real sense, the app is a spyware. So I told you all these things during LSSC boom. I said it. I said, look, this app that is not available on the Play Store, App Store, is a serious. I mean, that's cause for alarm. It's a serious concern. But you all didn't listen. So that is one thing you have to do. Then another thing, for the fact that the only place you can use their signals to trade is the trading platform they give to you. If the signals are correct, then it should work on other trading platform as well. But no, these signals don't work on other trading platform except the particular trading platform they give you. So you join TXEX exchange group or whatnot, and it's only the signals that they give you that work. If you try that signals on other trading platform, you will lose your money. For the signals to work, it must be used on the trading platform they give you. So you can see what I'm saying. These are all red flags. But I don't know why people are not seeing it and they keep on joining the platform. I don't know why. People are not seeing the red flag, they just joining the platform. And it doesn't make any sense. Okay? It doesn't make any sense. So please and please, whether it's CCG, whether it's LSSC, whether it's TX exchange, they are all the same thing. They are all the same thing. All right? So I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to I'm going to leave it at that, and I hope people listen. I just hope people listen this time around. But I mean, I always say this in my videos that look, we're just trying to help. We're just trying to make sure you don't get scammed and you don't fall for the scammers. But at the end of the day, the money belongs to you, right? The money belongs to you. If you have watched our videos and you still decide to go on with the investments and you get scammed, then the joke is on you. Ali, how are you doing? And where are you streaming from? Ali, how are you doing and where are you streaming from? So if any of you have a platform that you want us to look at, please send the platform to drillabyte@gmail.com. I've already put the email right there. Drillabite@gmail.com is the email you want to send any platform to. No matter how complex you think that platform is, we will find them and we'll tell you the red flags. Okay, just send the email and we jump at it, jump on it, and we get to work. And by the way, it's completely free. We're not charging you a dime for anything we do on this channel. Any investigation we carry out, nobody is charged. You understand? This is service to humanity. This is real service to humanity. So nobody is charging you for this investigation. All you got to do is just make sure you send us the email, make sure you report it, and then we do the needful. All right. Okay, so really appreciate you all who took time out to join this live, and of course I hope you're going to join the live tomorrow because we go live tomorrow again. Okay, any question for me? This is the point where you ask me anything. This is the point where you ask me anything. Ask me anything, anything. I only have few minutes for this ask me anything session. After few minutes, Osama, how you doing? How are you doing? Mark Habimana says, what is the real platform to invest in? The real platform to invest in is any platform that is duly registered with the relevant regulatory bodies. That's the real platform to invest in. Those who already joined this signal platform like TXEX, who do you recommend they do? Okay, what do you recommend they do? Okay, so if you already joined TX Exchange, my recommendation is do not invite people to it. Make your money quietly and try and recover your money from the platform. Okay, I don't think they're going to refund your money, so there is no need to go down that route. Right now the platform is just starting, and like every Ponzi scheme, they usually pay out to the first people who join. Right, so um just quietly make your money from it and get out. Do not invite your family and friends into it. because it will definitely crash. And the problem with such platforms is you cannot really say when it's going to crash. So you might invite your family and friends because you want to get referral commission. What happens when it crashes on them? Because there is no way you are telling someone the truth about a platform, saying, wow, look, this platform is a Ponzi scam, but join it because it's still early. Nobody is going to join you. Nobody will join you. So those of you that are successful at inviting people, you know that you are not telling the people it's a Ponzi scam. So what I say is, my recommendation is, do it because you are already in it, but don't invite people into it. Get your money as fast as you can and get out. I hope I've answered the questions. Okay, any other person asking me a question? You're welcome. You're welcome. When y'all are saying thank you, I'm expecting super chats. But you're welcome. You're welcome. Just trying to help. I am just trying to help people because again, the monies you lose to these platforms, if you use them for something else, trust me, it would have served you better, right? If you use them for something else, in fact, if you just buy crypto and you hold it. What is super chat? Okay, super, if you look on yours, you see where the emojis, when you're chatting, you see there are emojis there. So if you look at that place, you will see a dollar sign. So on the dollar sign, you can click on it and you can send super chats. Do you see it? And it goes a long way in supporting or in enhancing the work we do here. Do you see it now? If you look at it where you're chatting, you're going to see the super chats icon there. You're going to see the super chat icon. You click on it, you can send super chat. All right, so that is it. Yeah, guys, you can go on, ask me anything. I am in a good mood and I will respond. Yes, so you see it. So click on it and send super chat. That is how you support the work we do here. I'm waiting. Ask me anything. This is Ask Me Anything session. Ask Me Anything session. And I think I have to do more of this Ask Me Anything session so that we can bring the education back to you. So more of this Ask Me Any. In fact, tomorrow's life will strictly be dedicated to Ask Me Anything. Ask me, and you can even ask me out on a date. That is what Ask Me Anything means. Anything you have in mind. You can ask me about your business, about relationship, about money, about LSSC, about scam, anything. Okay. So we have a pool, and 75%, 25% didn't join LSSC. The 25 that didn't join LSSC, you are lucky. I must say, you are lucky. So guys, it's not only giving your money out to scammers. Also support a good cause like what we do here by donating super chats. Yes, support a good cause. Okay, don't don't be giving and losing your money to only scammers. If you see a good cause and you like what we do, then you can support us via super chats, because I see that some people may not even know what super chats are. Where are you from? You have to join the master class. But I'm from Africa. I am from Africa. And you, where are you from? I'm from Africa, but I won't share my number, right? No, I'll share it actually. For those of you who want to send WhatsApp messages, I'm going to share my number. Our email is already there, and I'll share the number as well. Or no, maybe I'll share it tomorrow. When you join the live tomorrow, I'll share the number, the WhatsApp number, so that for those of you who want to send messages for us to check out the platform for you, you can contact us now on WhatsApp. You can also contact us on via email. So it's either you're sending email or messaging us on WhatsApp. But I'll drop the WhatsApp number tomorrow, not today. So I'm an African, as you can see. I'm an African, as you can see. What about you? Where are you from? Let me guess. From your name, Wardu. Wardu. From your name, sounds like you are from. Sounds like Irogama. Irogama. Sounds like you are from the US. If I can guess, you are Nigerian. Well, close. Not not entirely correct, but close, close. Bibian, how are you? How are you? Bibian, how are you? Never again. We will not let LSSC scam you guys again. Again, those of you who want to support the channel, please. By the way, you all know that we have a YouTube automation and monetization masterclass. Do you all know that, or are you sleeping on it? Is there a private super chat? Of course. You want to send Cedric, how are you doing? Yes, of course. There is a private super chat. Do you want to send a private super chat? Oh, Bibian, doing pretty well. I love that. I love that. Do you want to send a private super chat? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? If you're sending a private super chat, then it must that means it must be really huge. Are you sending $1,000? Are you sending $1,000? Hmm? You want to send $1,000? Okay, let me so it's called you can send us you can send us a coffee. Okay, so I'm going to drop a link. All you have to do is copy the link and you can send us coffee. All right, boom. So you can send us as much as you want right here. So that's the link, buymeacoffee.com/drillabytes. So that is another alternative. If you want to make it private, that's the one you use, buymeacoffee.com/drillabytes. Okay, I'm gonna pin it. Yep. So that's the private one. Cedric. Cedric says, guys, send me his private super chat. I'm the manager. Please, Cedric is lying. Don't trust Cedric. All right. Yeah, but really, do you have a business, or do you do 9 to 5? I'm trying to pronounce your name, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. Irogama. Am I correct? Irogama. Am I correct? And that's a beautiful name, by the way. A lovely, beautiful name. Irogama. that name from Nigeria? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Cedric is your name from Nigeria? Cedric, Cedric, where are you from? I've not even asked you where you're from, but I'm guessing you're from Kenya or Ghana. Yeah, I know you're international. I know, but Kenya, I am guessing Kenya or Nigeria. Because of your name, Bisimwa. Is it Bisimwa or what? Oh, Congo. Mm. A lot of Congolese people fell for this scam. Why? Why is that? Is it that the Congolese people just did not do any form of research? A lot of Congolese people fell for it. Like the whole thing just, swept through the Congolese community, and especially those of you in diaspora. Cedric, I'm kicking you off this live. You will not come here to say this kind of stuff. I, I'm kicking you off this live right now. Right now. Putting you on timeout. I won't even repeat what you just said. I won't repeat it. If there are other Congolese folks out here, don't mind this guy. He's just a funny person. He doesn't mean it. He's just a funny guy. I know him too well. Okay, my dear Congolese brothers and sisters, don't mind him. He's just a funny man. He's just a funny man. He doesn't mean it. Now, now you are extending it to blacks. Are you extending this ideology to black people? I mean, the last time I checked, I am pretty black. So you are wrong on that. You're wrong on that. The last time I checked, I am black. And I assure you that there are lots of black people here that love to read. So you coming out to say black people don't like to read, nah, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Trust me, there are black people that love to read. There are black people that love to read. I love to read, and other black people here on the live certainly love to read. So maybe you don't love to read. The majority don't, and we like easy money. Even white people like easy money. It's not a color thing. I think there is no one who don't like easy money. Do you like hard money? I don't know. I don't get it. Even white people, everyone. I mean, I wouldn't call it easy money or hard money, right? I just feel like people are looking for a smarter way to, make money. And trust me, it exists. There are smarter ways to make money, and there are more difficult ways to actually make money. Okay? Do you get what I'm saying? For example, the people who make money are the ones farthest from the soil, right? People who make money are the ones farthest from the soil. And what do I mean? Take gold, for instance. Take gold, right? The miners in the village actually, mining gold and digging the ground, and the actual miners, they actually make the least amount of money in the whole gold mining process. They make do you understand? They make the least amount of money, yet they are the ones that actually do the hard work. So I don't think it's about making money is not about hard work. Making the real money is it's not about hard work. It's not about how hard or easy you work. It's just how smart you are, and understanding where the real value is in the value chain. Where do we have where is the real money at? So that's how the thing works. So it's not about saying, oh, black people like easy money and whatnot. No. Okay. If you want to call it that, then the miners, the people who actually mining the gold, would have been the richest. They would have been the richest. But it's not about that. To make money, you have to be smart, you have to be able to identify opportunities, and you have to be able to, jump on those opportunities and implement what you have to implement. And that's what I see. The only thing is, a lot of people don't do their due diligence. A lot of people don't do their due diligence. So they jump on every opportunity that comes their way. Not all opportunities are actually great opportunities, right? Some opportunities are there to even take you back to square one. If you're not careful, some opportunities exist to take you back to Babylon. Ask people here who joined LSSC if they read any contract. Like I said, people did not do their due diligence, right? And I feel like that's partially because of the strategy that LSSC used for marketing. All right? If for example, if my brother or my sister comes and tells me about a business, and they tell me they are very sure of the business, and that they've done all the necessary findings, due diligence and whatnot, I would fall for it. Because why? I have my own blood brother or sister or cousin or mother or close friend saying that, look, I have done the due diligence, I can vouch for this business or this company, put your money in it, 100% your money is safe. right? So that was the strategy that LSSC used. They leveraged word of mouth, and not just word of mouth from your friends and family. And that is why they kept referring to you all as family. Flourish, how are you doing? So it's a very powerful form of marketing, you know, word of mouth. But not just word of mouth whereby it's done by family and friends. Do you understand? So if you use such tactics, you're definitely going to see results. And the thing is, I don't even see the problem now I have there is I don't even see people promoting their businesses the way they promoted LSSC. And there are people who had businesses. I just said it. I just said why I think most people who joined are black. Because of trust. Where can we go to report? Complaint.ic3.gov. Diallo, how you doing? Most people who joined, you know, black people trust easily more than whites. I hope you know that black people, no, white people don't trust easily, especially when it comes to business. White people don't trust easily. You get it? You don't trust easily. They don't trust people, they don't trust processes, they don't trust anything easily. You get what I mean? But black people trust, and it's just cultural differences, right? I'm not saying there's anything wrong in trusting easily or not trusting easily. It's just cultural differences, right? For example, I've offered, one-on-one clarity sessions with several people from this channel without paying a dime. I've offered one-on-one clarity sessions. People want to invest, they send us email. I'll say, okay, do you want a one-on-one session? No dime. And I offer these sessions, but a white person will not do that. Okay, so that's the difference. It's just cultural differences. There's nothing wrong, but you know, LSSC was able to really take advantage of that large heart that black people tend to have. So I'm telling you the truth. Blacks have a large heart. A black man can throw a party. A black man can throw a party, and you could be passing by his house and you just go in uninvited and you still get something to eat, right? But it doesn't happen with the whites. A white man cannot be throwing a party, and whether it's a fellow white person or even a black person, you can't go in. He will call the cops on you. Do you understand? Uh, Ayomide says I got scammed too by LSSC and they wanted me to join their new CCG. They were now acting as victims too. But you can go ahead to form another platform and still want to scam again. Yeah, Ayomide, you are 100% correct. Please don't join the new platform. It's a scam. Don't join the new platform. It's a scam. By the way, if you want to support this platform, please visit the link that I've just pinned. I pinned the link already. buymeacoffee.com/drillabytes. All right. So I've pinned that link. That is the link where you can click on the link to support. I'm going to put it right here again. You just copy the link and you can support the work we do here. Copy the link and you can support the work we do here. Visit buymeacoffee.com/drillabytes. All right, those of you asking, oh, how can I support the channel? How can I donate? I want to send you something. That's the link. All right. So there are several opportunities out there that you can be taking advantage of, and we have a mentorship session coming up. The mentorship session would start next week, so you can join the mentorship session if you are ready to learn and be mentored by my very self. All right, you can join the mentorship session. Just send your email, send the email to Drillabyte saying you want to join the mentorship session. Okay, I'm not getting any question anymore, so I can call it a day. And thank you all for joining. Have a wonderful day. If you're currently in the day, if you're already at night, have a wonderful night rest. And I'll see you. What is the mentorship all about? The mentorship is about YouTube monetization, YouTube automation, and AI. So you want to learn how to use artificial intelligence. You want to learn how to make money on YouTube. You want to learn how to use AI for YouTube. You want to learn how to build agentic bots. Ayomide says interested. So we are covering agentic AI and YouTube automation and monetization. So if you want to learn this skill, then you can join the mentorship program. Shoot us an email saying you're interested. Drillabytes, the name of this channel, at gmail.com. The name of this channel, Drillabyte, at gmail.com. Yes. All right. That's it from my side. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time. Don't miss the live. All right. Bye, everyone.